We go neutral. Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cash app, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up, what up? What up, what up, what up, what up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I'm your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross. Big up to that 501 and that 317. You know how I get down, baby. Little Rock, Indianapolis. I'm back, she back, he back, they back, we back, you back, and we in the building. Yes, sir. Just what the doctor ordered. A little animosity, a little beef, a little disrespect to start the boxing month of February, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. Look, this is gonna be part of a fast show, man. We just gonna do a little reaction to Caleb Plant and David Benavidez and the words that were exchanged, the disrespect, the name calling, the talking about the Canelo fight, the cocaine use. Is it too much emotion coming from Team Benavidez? Or is it that Caleb Plant looks shook? Go out there and vote right now, or is it neither? Just good animosity for a fight. Let's see what y'all gonna come up with, man. But so I'm watching the press conference, right? I'm checking it out, man. I'm looking at it. I'm watching it, and to me, the person who kind of got the ball rolling, got the disrespect rolling, was none other than Benavidez Sr. Benavidez Sr., man, he kind of said, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, to hear a trainer talk the way that Benavidez Sr. talked about Plant, I was like, damn. But there's a long history of animosity there, man. But I wasn't expecting to hear a trainer have that level of viciousness towards a fighter. If you don't believe it, let's go ahead and go out to the tape.
Jose Benavidez Sr.
Well, first of all, I want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to be here. I want to thank all the fans, the media, Sansa, my promoter, Picasso, also TGB, Al Heyman, for this big opportunity. I'm just telling you guys, you know, this fight is going to be a good fight. You guys got to get your pay-per-view fight. Also, before I forget, I want to thank my team. We brought Memo Heredia to the team, my assistant coaches, Javi, poncho, because I can't keep up with the Mexican monster. Getting hit too hard. So I need assistance, you know, and I have like about 4 assistants. I guarantee you guys are going to have a good fight, an exciting fight, May 25th. Don't miss it. Buy your pay-per-views because, guys, we're going to fuck this guy up. We're going to send him to a hospital. Thank you.
Damn. That was David Benavidez, Jose Benavidez Sr. opened the statement. Plainly put, we are going to fuck this guy up and we're going to send him to a hospital. That's fighting words. That's what I mean. Like winning the other fight is cool, but damn, y'all want to send him to a hospital? Damn, y'all want to send him to a hospital? Y'all ain't playing no games. This ain't your regular animosity. This ain't your regular beef. This real deal Holyfield. This ain't no regular shit. He told that man, we want to put him in the dirt. That's what he trying to say. We're gonna do what Caleb Plant did to goddamn me Benavidez Sr. Well, damn. We're gonna do what Plant did to Darrell. Anthony Darrell. We're gonna make sure that we put his ass on that canvas, on that dirt. Take him to a hospital? Damn. That's real animosity, y'all. That ain't no pom-pom now. That's real shit.
All right, then. But March, you heard Steven, sports, boxing scene, knockout. Now living Heyman, Luis Hands. Caleb, Sweet Hands Plant.
Now it started to get real tumultuous. It started to get real, a lot of turmoil, a lot of goddamn me. Here we go.
What's going on, everybody? Want to thank Al Heyman, Luis de Cubas, my manager. Want to thank Steven Espinoza and Showtime. Thank everybody for coming out today. And we got a big fight on our hands, but that's good. That's what boxing needs, is big fights. And I want to be someone to help deliver that to the boxing world. I'm sure he does too. You know, coming off of 11-month layoff after the Canelo fight, I could have chose somebody to get in the ring with that no one knew, some nobody, just some sparring session of a match. But, you know, I told my team I want to make the biggest fight possible. And that may not be the biggest fight out there, but give me the biggest fight possible. They came back to me with 2-time former world champ Anthony Darrell. And he was ranked high enough in the WBC to make that a 12-round.
No disrespect towards Anthony Darrell. No disrespect towards Anthony Darrell. But I don't want to hear about how Anthony Darrell was this so-called tough opponent. We seen Abney Yildirim have success against Anthony Darrell. The same one Canelo knocked out in 1 round, 2 rounds. The same one that Eubank knocked out in 3 rounds. So don't give me that Darrell was this big time test or not a warm up on your way back in, because he absolutely was
A WBC title eliminator. And you being the interim champ and not being a title eliminator means I fight him. That means we get it on next, right?
You were pressured. You didn't want to fight. That's why you got all those fucking demands.
Huh?
You got fucking pressure. You didn't want to fight. What did you ask for? 22-foot boxing ring? Rival gloves? Blue corner? You want to come as a champion? Who's the champion? David, the Mexican monster is the champion. You want to come out as the champion.
Caleb Plant wanted a big ring, a 22-foot ring. I wonder why he wanted a ring that big.
Yeah. David said, let me talk. So being a 12-round, you know, a title eliminator, that means I know I'm next in line to fight for the interim champ, which is David. And so going into the Darrell fight, I knew what was happening next. I knew the plan. And so, you know, the narrative of me being pressured or bullied or cornered into, you know, having to fight him, it's not the case. I knew going in, hey, 12-round title eliminator, that means interim belt next. And, you know, the winner of this fight comes Canelo's mandatory for the WBC world title. So I'm exactly where I want to be. I'm in the fight that I want. You know, in 2017, when David beat Ronald Graville, I was waiting, you know, right at the bottom of the stairs saying, hey, let's make it happen. Let's do it. In 2019, I win a world title. 2020, me and my team, we reach out to Samson and say, hey, would you guys like to make something happen? He said, no, it's not time yet. You know, we need to let that fight marinate. We need to let it, you know, stay on the show for a minute, build it up, whatever. I don't know his intentions. So I go off on my
okay, Plant said in 2020, he got to be reached out. He reached out. He reached out to Benavidez, Team Benavidez, and tried to make the fight. And according to him, they ain't want it right then. They didn't want the fight right then. Let's see if they have any rebuttal to that.
My mandatories. In the meantime, he loses his belt for a second time. And then all of a sudden they're like, hey, let's fight, let's fight, let's fight. Well, I got the Canelo fight on the line now. So why would I toss that away to fight you? I don't know if you're going to show up on weight. I don't know if you're going to, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. So why would I throw that chance away to fight for Undisputed, to fight a future Hall of Famer, to fight someone, you know, one of the biggest fights in boxing? That's why we're in this, right? To have the biggest fights. So that's the fight I took, the Canelo fight. And March 25th, you ain't got to worry about me pulling out.
Show up. Show up.
I'm going to show up.
Take care of those fragile hands.
Yeah.
Okay, show up.
Because remember, this ain't my first big fight.
We want to see you.
This ain't my first one.
Up.
I've been here before, and I've done it.
Show up.
And when I show up on weight, and I don't test positive for cocaine neither. So
that's a shot. He took a shot. 2 of them. I show up on weight. I ain't never tested positive for cocaine. Taking shots at David. That right there kind of pissed David's dad off a little bit.
Don't worry about me showing
knocked
up.
The fuck out already, but Canelo put you to sleep. That's exactly what I'm gonna do to you too.
Hey,
you're fucking
at the highest level.
At
Great
the highest
fighters
level,
fight great
still hit
fighters.
like a bitch. You got 13 fucking knockouts.
Say what?
Fucking fight. You hit like a little bitch.
Ask Anthony Darrell. What I do to Anthony Darrell?
That nigga David said, "You want to do something? You want to do something?"
Finish what the fuck you gotta say.
You ain't gonna do nothing.
Finish what you gotta say.
You ain't gonna do nothing.
You're scared. You're scared. Look at you.
There's
You're
a lot
scared.
of tough guy, rah stuff. You know,
yeah,
even
this fucking guy fucking looks like he's about to cry. Look at his fucking eyes. I know a pussy when I see him.
yeah. Even his dad, you know,
Damn, David ain't holding nothing back. David ain't holding no. Hey. You look. You finna cry. You a pussy. You a pussy. From cocaine use to you a pussy. I mean, these guys got real beef, man. This ain't no factory made up beef. This is real. This goes back to a gym session where Plant struck Jose Benavidez. This ain't no goddamn. This ain't it. This is real.
No, Senior, he calls all types of fighters bitches and pussies. And
I respect everybody. You're a bitch. I respect everybody.
You may
He said, I respect everybody, but nigga, you a bitch.
You know, you may hear banter between fighters. You may even hear a fighter say something like, "I've never lost to a white boy, and I'm not about to start now."
Who the fuck said that? When did I?
Anthony Darrell.
Am I Anthony Darrell?
I'm not talking
about
you.
Am I Anthony Darrell? So don't bring that up. Like if I'm the one saying that shit.
I didn't say you said that.
Damn, he tried to check it like, nigga, don't bring that shit up like I said it.
Then shut the fuck up and quit interrupting.
Go ahead. You fucking crazy? What you want to do? Go ahead and finish. What you want to do? Yeah, we could have got outside the fucking hotel. You're a fucking pussy. You got all your fucking people with you.
This dude ain't scared.
We could go outside the hotel. Damn. Now, I'm gonna ask y'all again: is Benavidez too emotional here? Is he too emotional right here? Because right now he's doing a lot of woofing. Is Benavidez being a little bit too emotional by all the antics, the trying to engage Caleb Plant by calling him a bitch, by telling him to shut the fuck up, hurry up. It's Benavidez been a little bit too emotional right now. Hey, baby.
He's so mad. He's so mad. You're not gonna do nothing. So, anyways, you know, you hear Jose Senior. You know, he calls fighters bitches and pussies, and you may hear that between fighters, but you don't normally hear boxing coaches talking like that. And the reason you don't really hear that is because a lot of boxing trainers, you know, they've been in the ring.
You gotta go run, brother.
They've been in the ring. They fought before.
Go exercise so you can
but
run.
You've never
They're gonna
fought.
close the fucking track.
You've never made that walk. You never had to lace up a pair of gloves to feed
You're
your
a
family.
bitch.
You don't know what it's
You're
like.
a bitch.
So
Sit
it's
down.
easy for you to toss those
You're a
words around
bitch.
because you never had to do it.
You're a bitch.
You never had to do
You're
it.
scared. Look at you. You want to cry.
Yeah, I want to cry. So anyways, March 25th, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be in shape. I'm going to be on weight. I ain't going to be on cocaine. And I'm going to whoop his ass.
Just show up.
Thank you, Caleb.
Should have brought your glasses so we could slap in the face.
Ready?
Why you whispering? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why you whispering? Talk to me like a fucking man. Listen.
All right, now.
Yeah, I didn't see that shit. That nigga playing like he whispering and shit. He whispering and shit. And I hope Plant during the fight, don't ask David Benavidez, I'm pretty good, huh? I'm pretty good, huh? I can box, huh? Don't ask that man that. This is not no, you give me kudos for doing my job. No. Because that's exactly what he did when he fought Canelo Alvarez. Hey, Canelo, I'm pretty good, huh? I ain't too bad in him. That right there make you look very, very, I don't want to say weak. That's the wrong word, but damn, mid-fight, you asking a man that? You asking your opponent, hey, I'm pretty good, huh? You can't do that against David. You can't do that against David Benavidez, y'all. Just letting y'all know now. If you ain't worried about winning and you worried about how he feel about your skill set, that's not a good look for Caleb Plant. Let's get back to the audio.
Coming to the podium. It's fine. They're fine. Coming to the podium. Unbeaten. He's 26-0, 23 knockouts. He is the former two-time WBC super middleweight champion of the world. He has been nicknamed the Mexican Monster. He is David Benavidez.
Goddamn, Mike Tyson give you a nickname. That motherfucker stick. I thought he was named El Bandera Roa. I like that name better than the Mexican Monster. I like it a little bit better than the Mexican Monster, but I ain't Mike Tyson. I ain't Mike Tyson. I ain't got that kind of pull. Mike Tyson said, man, he's a Mexican monster. And ever since then, that name has stuck, or whatever I said, stuck. That name has stuck with David Benavidez.
First of all, I want to thank God because without him, none of this is possible. Secondly, I want to thank Al Heyman, Samson Lukowicz, Lisa Kubas, my father, Jose Benavidez, and David Garcia. This has been a fight in the making for the past 5 years, and I couldn't have come at a better time. I'm at my best right now, mentally and physically. There's been a lot of shit talking going back and forth, but on March 25th, I get to put hands on Caleb Plant. And trust me when I say I'm going to beat the fucking living shit out of you, pussy. I'm going to beat the living shit out you. Yo, yeah, and then when you're in the fucking ground bleeding from your fucking mouth, you're going to realize how to respect a real fucking martial. That's real. What? I'm scared because I'm fucking...
David, leave him alone. He's about to cry.
This dude, man, he has 13 knockouts. He thinks just because he knocked fucking Anthony Durrell out, that's supposed to be something to me. I beat the shit out of Anthony Durrell when I was 23 years old. I was champion before you. I got 3 fucking belts right now. Man, I'm what you want to fucking be. You a fucking chump. You ain't nothing. And watch, March 25th.
Damn, he told that man, nigga, I'm what you want to be. I'm what you want to be. I'm a 3-time champion. I'm what you want to be. Man, them some strong words right there from David Benavidez saying, he pretty much saying that man envies him. He's envious of him.
25th, mark my words, I'm gonna put this motherfucker in the hospital.
All right.
They keep going back to that. I'm gonna put him in the hospital. They keep going back to that. I'm gonna put him in the hospital. And that's the reason that I asked you guys: is Team Benavidez just a little bit too emotional? Because they sound like they want this motherfucking fight bad. They want to hurt Caleb Plant. They got bad intentions when they get in the ring against Caleb Plant. They ain't playing. That's what I'm hearing from Team Benavidez. Now, Caleb Plant team, they ain't really popping out at the mouth like that. Plant has some bars, cocaine, miss weight. I get it. But I've been hearing Team Benavidez say, man, I want to put this man in the hospital. I want to put this dude in the hospital, bro. That's crazy. That's the sport we love, though. That's what get fans more intrigued. That kind of shit talking. You want to put somebody in the hospital? Telling me that you ain't worried about his well-being. You ain't worried about that man's well-being. You trying to goddamn me shit. Send him to a guy. You want him to have a goddamn doctor bill. Shit, you want him to have a damn doctor bill.
All right, guys, let's get in. Let's just talk about the fight here. David, I'll come to you first. Significant fight in this weight division. Tell us, from your perspective, how did this fight get made? Because we've been waiting for so long.
For me?
Yes.
Well, this fight, it happened at the right time. He had a sensational win with Anthony Durrell. I take nothing away from that. And I feel like it was a right move to make for both of us. We both needed a step up in class. I've been wanting to fight him for a long, long time. And then now they made the winner of this fight the mandatory for Canelo. So it couldn't come at a better time. I'm super motivated right now. Pumped, and I can't wait.
Caleb, you kind of gave us a good timeline. And we hear, and look, we see. It's not like, look, Stephen Wonder can see you guys don't like each other. But I think the question I think most boxing fans want to know, when did the bad blood start? How did it start?
Well, I think, just natural. David's obviously one of the top in the division. I'm obviously one of the top in the division. And, just agreeing to disagree on who's better, I believe is how it started. He thinks he's better than me, and that's fine. He should feel like that. What great fighter doesn't feel like he's the best? And, I feel the same way. Then it slowly just starts to build over time. And, when it kind of became more than just regular fighter to fighter banter, going back and forth is when, he started bringing up, my daughter Aaliyah's name and senior I'm talking about. And, even like liking pictures of social media, me and my daughter Aaliyah in the hospital bed, just different things like that. And once it got to that, it was like past, oh, I'm better than you, or, you can't beat me, I'll beat you up. Once you start bringing someone's kids into it and, people's wives or anything like that, to me, that's past the point of return.
Just to get that clear, you got to go check the internet about your life. I didn't make that shit up, man. I got respect for your daughter. I have kids. You got to stop that shit, bro. You check out his story life and you'll see what he's talking about. I didn't make that shit up.
David, we've heard you,
I don't know. Now, look, I'm not going to speak on that situation right there because I don't know what happened. I know Caleb Plant lost his daughter. I'm not going to speak on that. I'm not going to talk about what Senior said or the allegations of Caleb Plant. If it's true, it's very distasteful. It's very distasteful.
Obviously, up here saying what you were going to do. You were quoted in the boxing scene by saying, quote, I'm going to break his effing mouth, and I guarantee you I am going to knock him out. But you also told E! News, Ellie Setback, quote, I'm going to give him the worst beating he's ever had, and his corner is going to have to stop the fight. And I'm going to enjoy watching him quit on the stool like a bee. So I guess which one is it? Are
So
you going to knock him
when I
out?
did that interview with Ellie, it was 2 weeks ago. Now, I wake up feeling different every day. But I feel like me, what the fans want to
I wake up feeling different every day. I want to beat him up. I want to knock him out. I don't know what I want.
see, they want to go in there. They want to see a knockout. And he could try to act like I'm not like that. But look at my record: 26-0, 23 knockouts. Look at everybody how they look after I fight them. They're beat the fuck up. His partner in training. And I don't want to be a dick either because I love Kyron and Davis, but I don't when I get up in here, I don't play around. They know what I am. I'm the Mexican monster. This is exactly what I do. And he's no fucking different. He's no different from any other fighter I fought. So he's going to see March 25th.
Caleb, you guys have certainly had back.
I'm wondering who Caleb Plant brings in to emulate David Benavidez. Now, Caleb Plant's style, it may be a little bit easier to find somebody who's a counter puncher, who's a slick boxer, who does a lot of movement. But somebody who fights like David Benavidez, the height, the reach, the gas tank, the pressure. I'm wondering who Caleb Plant gonna bring in to maybe emulate that kind of style. Maybe a young fighter. I don't know. Maybe y'all got a idea of who Caleb Plant can bring in to help him get ready for Benavidez Jr. or Benavidez.
Back and forth on social media, and you said, quote, there are wolves and there are sheep, and if you don't know which one you are, then you aren't a wolf. Explain to us what you were talking about when you said that to David.
No, that's not what I said to David. That was just a caption on an Instagram post of me on it. That had nothing to do with David. That's just for life in general. In life, if you want to succeed, you got to be a wolf. And there's wolf and there's sheep. And if you don't know which one you are, then you probably aren't a wolf. So
David he's repeated a number of things that, Jose Uzcategui, I remember him saying about you. Anthony Durrell said the same thing about you, that, look, all this guy's going to do is run around the ring.
I'm not Uzcategui, and I'm not Anthony Durrell either.
You knocked Uzcategui down a couple of times. We saw what you did to Anthony Durrell. What does David Benavidez need to know about Caleb Plant and the power he has in his hands on March 25th?
March 25th, I'm coming. I'm fully prepared. And I've been at this level before. I've done this before, and I know what it takes. And so, from now till March 25th, it's really just about who can train the hardest from now till then, and who can keep their foot on the gas without taking it off during camp.
Hey, but he know how the canvas feel too, so I'm gonna put him back on that motherfucker.
What do you say?
Damn, that nigga said, you know how the canvas feel. I'm gonna put you back on that motherfucker. I like that. That's a bar.
Hey, motherfucker, you been on the floor. You a sheep.
No,
so
I'm
what are you
not a
talking
sheep.
about? You ain't no fucking wolf.
Sheep don't get to sit up
You
here.
a fucking sheep, bro.
Sheep don't get to
Man,
sit
you
up
a-
here.
One of the
That
things.
motherfucker's so hurt. He thinks he won that fight with
And
him.
you aren't a
Hold
sheep.
on, Jose.
Hey, David, and you aren't a sheep either. I don't think you're a sheep.
One of the things
Sheep
that
don't get to sit up here on the stage. I know you're a wolf. I'm a wolf too. And you've touched the canvas. I touched the canvas. I know I got stopped, but I got right
You
back
got
up.
knocked out.
And I wanted to continue, but hey, the ref did his job. It was a good stoppage. And I tip my hat to Canelo.
got
He's a great
stopped.
fighter, but
one of the things
that's
that
not no knock on me.
one of the
got
things that
stopped.
Jose talked about, and you can address this too, Caleb, is he's
Hey, this nigga Jose Senior being a little brat, man. Like, you got stopped. You got stopped. You got stopped. Hey, man, why you doing like that, bro? Why you doing him like that, man? You got stopped. Hey, man, it's boy, the disrespect level was on 10. Big up to my guy, Lake County, coming out with a super chat. He says 2 shows today. Everybody super chat, $2. My last $2, I'm not gonna lose. Got one for the bus fare and one for the jukebox. Hey, be my last $2. Mr. Vegas, what up, my nigga? Hey, there go my guy. Mr. Vegas in the building. What up, boy? I ain't seen you in a long time, big dog. Hopefully everything going good with you and your family, homie. Hopefully everything going well.
he said, listen, Caleb Plant wanted a bigger ring. We've agreed to give him a bigger ring. Tell us why, if that's true.
Well, yeah, you know, after the
Man, what's up with that bigger ring talk? And he gives the whole spiel about how he don't read the contract, how he didn't read the demand.
you know, he said, what would it take to make that fight happen? I gave him a list of some things that I thought that, you know, I wanted to have. And within like a day or two, he came back and he said, done deal. And, you know, even
So so he's not lying. He's not denying the fact that he wanted a bigger ring, 22 by 22. Now that motherfucker sound pretty big. I don't know how big 22 by 22 is. But it sounds like it's pretty big. Don't sound like no small ring. 22 by 22. That sounds like he got a nice size apartment.
the rival gloves, you wear rival gloves every fight.
What about if I would have said no to blue?
Wear different gloves.
In general.
This is the most important fight of my career to this day. I feel like after this fight, I'm gonna just pass that threshold and get to where I wanted to be. The goal I had for myself when I was a little kid, I've been training like a hell of a fight. I mean, if you have to know when to push it up and when to pull it down.
Same questions. Ask him. How important is this fight to the 100?
He said perfect time.
Caleb, we'll start with you. In Las Vegas, Showtime pay-per-view, for all the people who will pay their hard-earned money, buy tickets, buy the fight, what can you guarantee that they're going to get on March 25th when you step in the ring with David Benavidez?
They're going to get a hell of a fight. I mean, again, I've never said David's a bad fighter. I don't think he's a bad fighter. I'm not interested in fighting.
Money to Showtime pay-per-view to watch this fight. What can you guarantee they're going to get on March 25th?
March 25th, I guarantee you I'm going to knock Caleb Pound out before round 6.
That's big boy talk right there. Guarantee I'm knocking Caleb Plant out before round 6. Wow. I mean, I am happy that these two guys do not like each other to this extent. Reminds me of Charlo Harrison. It gives me that kind of feel, you know what I'm saying? Reminds me of Charlo Harrison to where motherfucker they really don't like each other. Now this right here is one of them fights that the level of animosity is on a whole nother spectrum. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I cannot wait till March 25th. Get your popcorn ready. Get your popcorn, get your Modelos, get your shit ready, man, because these dudes are going to put on an absolute show. They are going to put on an absolute show. And I am blessed that I get to witness a fight of this magnitude. All right, y'all. Until next time, man. Y'all know what it is. Mike on Sport. And like I always say before I leave this thing, every superhero needs a theme music. And you know I got mine. You can catch me on Mike on Gaming probably about 20, 30 minutes from now, man. I got to go ahead and play my games and get ready for my day tomorrow. Busy day tomorrow, so I might do a show like around noon to 1. Catch me tomorrow around noon to 1 time. Until then, y'all know what it is. Y'all know how I get down, and y'all know what I'm about. With that being said, yo, Mike, drop that beat on them. Yes, sir.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga, my brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on Sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of